Guys, if you're looking for Ultimate Team coins to build your complete Ultimate Team, then please check out FIFA Coin Zone. The link is in the description below. Now 100% fast, safe and reliable. Right, now here we go. Welcome back guys to episode 4 of my FIFA 15 team predictions. And today we're going to go with a flop of last season, Man United. Guys, also be sure to check out my previous team prediction videos. And if I haven't done your team already, it will most likely be coming. But if not, just drop me a comment or message me on Twitter and I'll do that side of things and I'll get it done for you. Right, anyway, let's get onto this side I have picked for next year. Right then guys, so in goal for me, taking the number 1 next year, be David De Gea. I think he's been great last year. He was the different goalkeeper last year to the first year he came in. First year he came in, there was this bullshit about he wasn't tall enough, he wasn't big enough, he wasn't this, he wasn't that. Load of bullshit. But last season, he looked a totally different goalkeeper, a little bit much more confident. He started to look a really part of as a United player, so I think he'll come in and but he'll keep his place there and he'll be number 1. Into left back, big money signing they've just made, Luke Shaw. I've said before, for me, I think he'll be the greatest left back if he uses his full potential now. I watched him as a kid at Southampton in the Youth Cup, and he was absolutely outstanding then. And he's just developed and developed and developed, and he's still a young boy now. You look at him sometimes, you think he's like a 25, 26-year-old. He's only a kid. He's got so much ability, so much potential. As a Chelsea fan, I wish he'd come to the Bridge, but obviously he's gone to United. I wish him all the best. I look forward to seeing him play for his country as well. I'm sure he's going to be a top fullback. Onto the centre-half problem that United have had now for a long time. I think Vidic and Ferdinand have worn the tyres dry. This is need freshening up for a long time. They've been linked with Vermaelen, who's not even got in the Arsenal team. I find this a very strange one. As I say guys, this is only rumours and opinions that I'm putting in here. This is nothing, I'm not saying this is definitely going to be it. Vermaelen, if it's true and he does go there, I can't see what he's going to give United any different. For me, he's okay. He does a good job, but I like the boy. If you're going to go for someone, I like Vertonghen at Spurs. I think he'd be better suited to somewhere like United. But there must be something in it, because you don't keep getting linked there constantly, and nothing coming true. So Vermaelen could potentially be in there. I think next to him, this boy, Phil Jones. I don't see him at all as a Man United centre half. But I don't think United are going to spend fortunes strengthening from the back. I think they knew they had to go and get Shaw, or he was going to go elsewhere. So they've gone to get him just to have him in the bank, to have him in the club. Jones, I think people are starting to bite them, just play him now, because they've spent a lot of money on him. They had a lot of potential for him. There's all this talk about what he's going to be, and he's not developed really into that. So I think something that United, play him, and hopefully he'll develop. For me, but if that is if that's a centre half pairing next year, for me that's still not good enough. But as I say, this is not set in stone. Right back, Raphael. He does a good job. He's a good enough player for me. I think he's an okay fullback. By no stretch of the imagination is he the best in the country, but he's okay. He does a job, and as I say, for Man United, that's not their main problem right there. I think their main problem is in midfield. They've got this boy Juan Mata, who for me is an absolute genius. The problem is when you're playing him out wide, as Moyes done last year, you're never going to see the best in him. Mourinho tries to play him out wide. He ended up leaving. He's not a wide player. It's not that he's lazy. He doesn't like tracking back. He likes to get on the ball and he likes to play football. That's all he wants to do. He wants to play him in here. That's where he wants to play. But I think the boy that comes in here is this guy Rooney. I don't think, again, he's been at his best for the last 2 years, but he's still a top player. I don't care what anyone says. I'm not having this. He's not good. He's peaked and he's done all this. You can't peak. He's the last of our ball players left, our street ballers. There's not many like him. He was absolutely born to play football, and he's just not been happy. You can see he's not been happy playing out wide, playing here, playing there. He just doesn't seem happy. He wants to be the main man. I think Van Gaal coming in knows that. I think he'll try and make him feel a little bit more comfortable, and make him a better player, and make him a happier player, really. And then in here, a boy called Carvalho. For from Sporting Lisbon, who they've been linked with for a long time. He's been linked to a lot of clubs, but I think it looks as if the United deal's going to go through. I think it looks as if he's going to become a United player. I've not seen a lot of him, to be honest, so I can't really express an opinion on it. I'm only putting him in there, obviously, because of a rumour. But if that's to be a midfield, a three midfield, I think that's very, very strong. I think that's a solid, much better solid foundation for United, rather than with your Carrick and your Fletcher in there. I think United fans will look at that and say that's a decent enough midfield. On the left, this guy just sprung out of nowhere, absolutely sprung out of nowhere. But what a player! You know, he really is not scared. You look at him, another one. You look at him, and you forget how young he is. He's just a top player. He's not world class, but you know, when PSG are chasing you, and you know you've only had 6 good months, and you've got top clubs chasing you, it shows you the potential how people highly think of him. So Van Gaal will have him at his disposal, and I think that will be his wide attacking player, one of them, next to this guy, who he seems to love. He loves this guy. I think he's going to be the next captain. I think Van Gaal, there's a little love relationship going on here with these two. Get a room syndrome, because these two are totally in love. He didn't have the best times last year. There was claims he was injured, and people saying he wasn't injured, and this and that. He scores goals. At the end of the day, he scores goals. He's natural. He's a good player. I've never looked at him and thought he's world class, but the season before last, sorry. And at times throughout this World Cup, he's shown glimpses of absolute magic. So he's going up in my estimation. So he'll be the striker next year at Old Trafford, no doubt about it. And then this guy here, he's a centre midfielder, and I would put Rooney out here, and then this guy in midfield. I'm not really sure how it's going to work, but I've seen this guy play out wide as well, and he actually did okay. And it's Herrera, who they've signed from Bilbao. He's now a United player, it's confirmed. I've not seen a lot of him, so I can't say. All I can say is what I've heard, and I've been told he's a very, very good. He's naturally gifted. He's a very good player. As I say, I have seen him a couple of times. I've seen him play out wide, and he's done very well. But you know, that is my 11. As I say, I'm a bit confused with it. I'm not overly sure that's the right 11. But as I say, this is a guess. This is my opinion. So there you go, guys. But anyway, that's my team. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Please press that like button. It does mean a lot. And I'll see you in my next video. Cheers, guys.